Hey guys, my name's Chantalina Espinoza, and I decided to do a little research based off of my cultural background. Being of Mexican descent, the Day of the Dead has always been mentioned growing up. My family personally does not celebrate this holiday as extensive as we should, but my father has in fact shared the importance of this day with us. The Day of the Dead is a Mexican holiday celebrated throughout Mexico. Mainly, it can be seen in the south and central regions. This holiday is not your typical one-day get-together. This festival lasts from October 31st until November 2nd, each day with different significance. When the Spaniards first arrived in the Americas, they brought with them Roman Catholicism. Within the Catholic beliefs, there's over 365 saints in which they worship. They tried to figure out a way in which they could celebrate and worship all of the saints. They came up with All Saints' Day, which is going to be the first day of the celebration. The celebration of All Saints' Day is where they pray to the saints. Mexicans believe that the children who have passed hold a sense of innocence, so on this day, they pray for what they call the angelitos, or the children of the dead. So the belief that heaven and hell exist are obvious parts of this religion. But there's also a position called purgatory, which is a waiting list to go to heaven. Almost like a holding spot for souls who didn't necessarily make it to heaven, but they also aren't going to hell. November the 2nd is the day that we pray for the souls stuck in purgatory and help guide them basically to heaven. Also known as All Souls Day. It is thought that on November 2nd, all the souls return to earth to share this special one day with their loved ones. Prayers are sent out to all those who have passed. A lot of misconceptions take place, though, when talking about the Day of the Dead. Mexicans are not celebrating the death of their loved ones, but rather the idea of them still being with them in spirit. As it is saddening when one passes, Mexicans view death not as a time to hold on to the sadness, but use these two special days to celebrate alongside them. Respect comes a long way during these few days. Families can be seen everywhere celebrating life with their past loved ones. Decorations take a huge role in this event. Although there is a flower called chapasuchil, or the marigold flower, which is a big tradition that can be seen around Mexico. Used to decorate graves and also altars that are set up everywhere. Altars share a vital role in this holiday where families can share the pictures of their loved ones. But not only are pictures seen on these altars, they place their deceased loved ones' favorite foods, their favorite drinks, and also skulls. Skulls are huge decorations that Mexicans use. Obviously not real ones. They decorate the altars with candy skulls or chocolate skulls where it is common to place the name of their loved ones on the forehead of this candy skull. The candy skull signifies that death is common, but life is full of sweetness, so sweet that we can eat it. Papel picado is also a large decoration that can be seen all over these altars. Basically what it is it's a piece of paper, different colors and shapes, and they cut into them. Although, within them, normal people are not seen. We use what's called calacas, or skeletons, to represent both the living and dead. So that's what we cut into them. The most famous skeleton seen throughout Mexico is called La Catrina. She's a girl, and she is wealthy. La Catrina means wealthy. And it is seen throughout Mexico. She can be distinguished because she wears a large, fancy hat. Talking about food, though, there is a common bread called pan de muerto, which is only made throughout the entire country during this week. It's like a sweeter bread. But a lot of different food dishes can be seen throughout the celebration as well. Tamales, mole negro, and calabaza del dulce, which is like sweetened pumpkin. Mexicans take this holiday really seriously, though, as they believe that life continues after death. They have learned to accept the idea of death and continue to celebrate their family members even after they physically have left Earth. Full of decorations, food, and love, this holiday shows the importance of family in the Mexican culture and the power of prayer and belief. Thank you guys for listening to my short explanation based on the Day of the Dead.